What's going on? It's your brother Big Hawk, the Yonkers native, the host of Street News. I go through a lot of the content, and I go through a lot of YouTube since I'm a YouTuber, right? And we're going to talk about slavery. And when I say we're going to talk about slavery, we're going to talk about how other race of women and men are raised to take care and cater to their man or their woman. The man used to take care of the women back in the days, and the woman catered to the man, cooking, cleaning, washing his clothes, and having sexual desire, love with this man. Now, when the Passport Brothers movement first came out, the most populous country for women, two of them, was the Philippines and was Colombia. Now, we know in Colombia there's a problem with the Colombian women doing what they doing to men, but all in all, they still take care of their man. We know in the Philippines, at a certain age, about 5 or 6 years old, the Filipino grandmother and mother sits her 5-year-old or 6-year-old daughter down and explains to her and teaches her how to take care of her husband or boyfriend. Now, you have a lot of black women and other women saying they're not slaves. I'm going to direct this mostly to the black American women. I'm going to say something, and it's very deep. As black men of this generation and as black women of this generation, we will never know and understand what true slavery was. Never. We will never understand how black men and black women was put in a field 6 days a week, only having one day off, which is Sunday, and had to work from sunup to sundown in literally 100-degree weather, picking cotton, being bit by snakes, some of them poisonous, being pricked in the hand, having your slave master on the horse with a thick whip telling you, move it fast, move it fast, you ninja, move it fast. And if you came out of your mouth or came out of your face, you was either whipped, hung, or they cut your tongue out. Now, I'm going to direct this to the black American community, and this is going to go to the black American women. You have a good man in your life, whether you're married or he's your boyfriend. You may have a kid or two. This man is a good man. He comes into your home. Make sure you and your kids are good. Make sure your rent is paid, your bills are paid. Maybe get your hair and nails done, buys you clothes, takes care of you as a man. But on the other hand, this man can't get nothing to eat. This man's clothes is dirty. This man can't even have sexual contact with you. And I notice in the black American community, a man has to beg his female to have sex with him. Now let's just analyze this. I'm taking care of you. I'm doing everything I possibly do to make you and your kids happy. But then again, I have nothing to eat, no clothes, and then an urge as for a man, I can't even have sex with you because you don't want to give me sex. You want to hold out for 6 months to a year, and I'm begging you for sex. So now, this man has to do these things. It's disgusting. I'm with you as your boyfriend, your husband. I have to go in the bathroom and masturbate. You're right there, but you're evil, and you know that the urge is bothering me. I have to go masturbate. Or I have to go find another woman, especially if I'm married. Then, when you find out that man went behind your back and cheated, now he's a no good Negro. But you didn't do your job at home, and he's doing the job to take care of the home. He's doing the job. So now, when these men go to other countries, especially the Filipino country, and they're raised at 5 years old to take care of their men. Now, these Filipino women are telling women online, stop calling us slaves. It's not slavery. We like to do this. We love cleaning. We love cooking. We love washing. And we love sex. They love sex more than I think the men do. So it's not slavery. We like to cater and pamper our man. As long as our man is a good man and the man takes care of me and hooks me up, and I'm not asking for $1 million. That's why I met so many Filipino people, and they're the most beautiful people to hit God's green earth. I was in hospitals, the most best Filipino nurses just took care of me and made me feel comfortable. This is why people love Filipino women. But the Filipino women to tell you it's not slavery. This is what we like to do. We was raised this way. So then now the American women are telling, oh, you're acting like slaves. I'm not a slave. Slave this. We will never, as black people, understand what our ancestors been through. That's slavery. When you got to work from sun up to sundown, 6 days a week, in the hot sun, and you get a check of zero, no pay. Then they take the hog that's already gutted, nothing there. That's how pig feet and chitlins and pig ears and ham hogs started. We had to take the best of what we had. The women was one of the best women around, and they cleaned it, cooked it, and that's how we ate. We will never understand these things. So stop saying that it's slavery if you have a good man and all he wants to do is come home to get pampered because he made sure he went out and busted his behind to take care of you or you and your kids. So these Filipino women have a routine. This is what they do. They do this. They cook, clean, wash, and they love sex. They just do. It's natural. But for some reason, in the black community, I have to, me being a hardworking man, black man, I have to beg my woman for sex, beg my woman to cook. This is how it happens in our community. And then y'all make the bad decisions. This is what y'all do. Because I don't measure up, or because I'm not the type of guy you want. I'm not one of these Pookies and Ray Rays. As a good man, I'm a plain John. I am. I'm not the best looking guy in the world. I'm not. But I have a good heart. But because I'm not one of these things, you don't want me. So what y'all do, y'all will go pick somebody who is a drug dealer, who is a street person. This man gets you pregnant, impregnates you with 2 and 3 kids. Now I jet out. Now what you have to do is go down to welfare and apply for assistance. But in the back of your head, you said, I had a good man. But because he wasn't what I wanted, this is what happens to me. This is what the black American community, we have been broken. We will sit up there and blame the number one people on the planet, the white man. The white man's not in your house. The white man didn't do it. The white man didn't get you pregnant. The white man, we know who brought the drugs and guns in. We know what happened with the drugs and guns, but it was our decision to take the drugs and distribute it around the neighborhood. It was our decision to take a gun and go rob the next poor person. Because now you have people in the ghetto, in the hood, that's poor. doesn't really have nothing, and you decide you want to take whatever little this person has. You want to set up dudes. This is what a lot of females, and I have witnessed this in the hood. They will know a guy works. He's probably a nerdy guy trying to work his way out of the ghetto, maybe to get him or his family out. And you as a female will set this man up by Pookie and Ray Ray down the street. They robbed this man. And when he comes in messed up, you as a female, being evil you are, will go, what happened? Yo, I got robbed. Oh, that was messed up. Meanwhile, you was the one that set it up. You was the one that set it up. The black community has to stop blaming everybody for our problems. Look in the mirror and say, we're the problem. The black females have to start making better decisions. The black female has to say, this is not slavery. This is what I'm supposed to do for a man. The black males have to start doing the same thing. I have to take care of my kid. I got to take care of my family. We have been broken, but we will never understand what slavery was about. We can see it, they teach it to us, but we wasn't there. So to y'all women, especially black women, stop saying because the cooking and cleaning and all this stuff, it was slavery. No, it's not. That's something that the Lord put in us to take care of each other. Now, if you have a man that's not doing it, get rid of him. Get rid of him. But don't keep him in your house just because you can say, oh, I have a man. We will never understand what slavery was. We will just not understand how it went down. But stop disrespecting these Filipino women and the Colombian women and other women in other countries who was taught at a certain age to take care of their man. It's not you're forcing them to have sex. There's a video. She's a content creator from Dominican Republic, and she breaks down the Dominican women. But one thing she said and one thing this Filipino woman said, we love sex. It's not about they taking it from, we want it. But for some reason, black women, y'all have a real low sex count. Y'all just don't like sex. You don't. If I have to beg you to sleep with me and I'm your husband, then it's a problem. Y'all have a very low sex drive. I mean low. Unless it's with Pookie and Ray Ray. But the Dominican females say, we love cooking, we love cleaning, we love washing, we'll sew, and we love sex. I remember a Filipino woman that's a content creator. I forgot her name. I am subscribed to her. She said Filipino women love sex 3 to 4 times a day. They will wake you up at 2 and 3 in the morning just to have sex. If you're hungry, 2 or 3 in the morning, they will get up to make you something to eat. That's just the way they was raised. That's the way they was born. But us as blacks, we have a problem, and we always say it's the white man's fault. Stop saying that. If he's not there or she's not there, it's our fault, the way we treat each other. Our ancestors from back then taught a lot of their children. But for some reason, through the generation, it broke and the curse just started. The curse just started. So now we blame everybody else for our own problems. Now you have some black people like me that woke up and said, listen, man, we got to start checking. We have to start checking our own people. The brother, I commend him, from the Bronx, Hocus 45. This guy has a challenge called Drop Your Flag Challenge. He used to be a gang member. He said at 17, he joined the gang. And he went from a boy to a man, and I commend him. But you know who's giving him problems? You know who's giving him slack? You know who's ridiculing him? Other gang members, black people. And then on the other side, you have people that's commending him. Now, the Caucasian brother, Adam 22, made a joke about it. And my brother Styles P, the rapper Styles P, that's my brother. It's not like I've known him before when he was the Warlord. I knew Styles P for 30 years. And Styles P is a stand-up guy. He's a stand-up guy. He's a good dude. And he said, listen, man, it's the babies. That's what he's worrying about. It's the babies. It's the babies. But as black people, in our relationship, we got to start looking in ourselves and looking in the mirror and say, what are we doing wrong? If you, as a woman, will treat your man, a good man, not Pookie and Ray Ray and Man and John, a real man. If you treat this man good, this man will take care of you. He will take care of you. And vice versa. If you have a good woman that does all this cooking, cleaning, washing, showing, and giving you loving, as a man, you have to take care of that woman. Straight up. You gotta take care of that woman. So I just came on here because I'm thinking and I'm looking. I'm like, yo, this is why a lot of good men are leaving and going to other countries. But 3 countries, Dominican Republic, we know it has problem, Philippines and Colombia. But majority, they're going to the Philippines because the women there are so nice. There's women there saying, listen, I'm not here for your papers. I don't want a green card. I don't want to live in America. I like to be here with my family. Because one thing I always give the Philippines thumbs up and praise. They could be the most unfortunate people in the world, as y'all say, but be the most happiest people, and they work damn hard. And the woman will beyond pamper their man. And I always give the Philippine people the most utmost respect. But the black community, we have been broken. We're in a curse right now, and it seems like we don't want to leave this curse. It seems like that we just want to stay in the curse. Why? You don't like Donald Trump because of his skin color, fine. You don't like Donald Trump because of some of his policy, that's on you. I'm a Donald Trump supporter. Straight off the rip. But Trump is trying to do the right thing by making streets safe and clean. And then you have some people in D.C. say, wow, I can finally go to the store without getting bashed in the head by a Pookie or a Ray Ray, or have a gun put in my head. Then you have the gang members in Chicago challenging the military, which that's insane, because you'll never win that fight. They can drop one bomb and to disintegrate the whole damn neighborhood. They don't need to be, or they have drones. But you hate this man, and this man is trying to clean up the mess we should be cleaning up. It's embarrassing that it took the government to do this. How come us black men and Hispanic, because you have Spanish people living in the hood, didn't do this? At one time, when the Black Panther Party first came out, the Black Panther Party, that's the Black Panther Party back then, not the prejudiced ones. The ones back then, they said we're not anti-white, we're anti-oppressed. That's why they got along with it. They cleaned up the neighborhood until they got infiltrated by J. Edgar Hoover. Let's just put it out there. Allegedly. I'll say allegedly to save me. But black men should have been cleaning up the neighborhood a long time ago. Why did it have to take outside people to come in and do this? Why? Why, as black women, anytime you get a good man, all he wants is a good woman, It has to be slavery. You as a black woman, you as a black man, you will never, never, I repeat, never understand what slavery was. Never. Like this video. Share this video. I don't care where you share it to. But understand, to the black women and the black men, we have to get ourselves together. And to black women, stop calling a good man that wants to be pampered slavery, especially if you have one. Big Hawk, Yonkers native, street news. Y'all have a blessed day. And to the next video, God bless.